And anyway, and then he went and did kangaroo down stuff. Oh, we live.
Yeah.
And he got jailed for 7 months.
I know.
Hello, everyone.
Bad dickery was.
Right, let's kick this blinking.
I've got his sticker though. I haven't got a Mr. B's brain dump sticker yet.
No, I've not got one of them. It's strange, isn't
I
it?
haven't either.
Hey, right, let's get started, and then you can start on me.
Oh God, is Vicky taking notes?
Yes, she is.
No.
Yeah, now.
She's putting black marks against certain people. We've got them all marked out in columns now.
You might as well just start off with black paper with
Yeah,
me.
white mark on black paper. Something to fill in.
Yeah. Okay, so welcome to the Brain Dump Fully Loaded, and we have some people in already. So I'm just going to quickly run across the panel before we get going, just so you know who we are, and then we'll kick off about random stuff and anything else that they might bring up, and we get to that by asking, for instance, Chaz,
Why is it always
Mr. Mad Max Chaz, good evening, say hello, and do you have any topics or subjects or news that you would like to talk about tonight?
Good evening, say hello, and no, apart from the Bulldog Bash coming up, that everyone's like, I don't know, brimming to the edge of the glass with frothing, and they were like, ah, and Andy's like, ah, and it's like, oh God, and I think she's just gone into orbit about it.
Who's been brimming?
You've been rimming, you rimmer. But no, that's about it. Me and Tiff are going. We'll book a hotel somewhere. But, nothing new apart from the Ace Caff. Meh.
Yeah, well, actually, we'll talk about that in depth at some point, because I want to talk about it as well, and I'm sure Skeggy might want to as well, sort of organise some stuff maybe. So, okie dokie. Cheers, Chaz. Hope that chip wasn't too hot.
It's too hot. Yeah. It's you, Andy. You're too hot.
Yeah, I know.
Can't even say that straight face.
Mr. Car Biker, would you like to say hello and discuss any news or topics?
Hello. I don't think I've got any topics. I tried 2 new bikes out on Saturday.
Ooh.
At the Northern Vloggers Ride Out. One of them was not that exciting.
Was it a booster?
No. Honda CBF 125 or CB 125.
Well,
Right.
you said it straight away when you said Honda.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It makes you understand when you see a lot of the videos of people on 125s taking liberties how they can do it.
It makes you appreciate the power you've got.
Well, not so much that, but it makes you appreciate that you could probably get off it and it still wouldn't fall over. It's that light. Getting off it might make it blow away. The other one was good. Mr. B probably won't appreciate it, but I really enjoyed it. No, better than that. Super Blackbird. That was good fun. Properly quick. So yeah, I enjoyed that. So I've got to try a booster next.
Oh, you've got that.
How many horses has yours got?
How many what?
How many horses has yours got?
Oh, last I know, I think it was 168.
So there's not much difference, then, is there? The one I was on apparently is 165.
Is that on the back wheel?
I don't know.
Oh, right, okay. It's probably on the back wheel. On the Blackbird, you mean?
Yeah, but it was hilarious.
They are quite quick, they're just a little bit shaky.
Do you know what? I thought it was absolutely stable. I was behind a car on a gravelly resurfaced road thinking, why are you going so slow? It's not that bad. And it felt like I was doing 30. And when I looked down, I was doing 65. But I overtook a few cars, and I was going a little bit faster than that, but we're now live, so I can't tell you how fast.
You going legal limit?
67.
I think it was about 67, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when I meant shaky, I meant sort of around about the 145 plus mark.
Well, he was on public roads, he wouldn't know about
I
it.
couldn't.
Exactly, so you wouldn't know, Richard.
I couldn't possibly.
Okay, yeah, I totally get that, Richard. Okay, so that's some good news there. We will talk about the Bulldog Bash. As opposed to topics, Richard, did you want to continue on a bit more about those when we get to that stuff?
No, you're right. You crack on.
Okay.
I shall have a tasty beverage.
Okay, then. Well, let's move across to Skeggy Cruiser then. Skeggy, would you like to say hello? Do you have any topics or news for tonight?
Hello, yes and no. No, I've no news.
Okay.
Nothing's happened. Not done anything. It's been boring. Not fair.
Tonight, Marco, I'm gonna beat my wife.
Good idea. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around with your wife.
Oh, let's not see that on, not on air.
Might be hilarious. Skeggy being beaten to a pulp by Anna.
I just had a news flash come up on my RS feed. Excellent. So thanks for that, Skeggy. That leaves me for the moment. I'm trying to get Suffolk Andy in. If anyone else wants to try as well, they can do. I've sent them a link twice.
Hey!
Yeah, you can walk, Chaz, walk down the road and grab him.
I'm just shouting at him down the road.
And that just leaves me for the moment. I've got some news and some topics that I want to discuss. News, I'm not working for the company I work for anymore from the last hangout. I am now actually, well, not unemployed, I work for myself now, but I was unemployed briefly before I then
You're
decided.
a kept man.
Okay, kept man.
That was a pleased eyebrow moment there.
It's easier, as you
My
can tell.
bitch now.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to sleep.
Oh!
Writing content. Fuck you.
Right. Okay, sorry about that. If anyone wants to complain, just send them to Mrs. B. And
What's the address?
you'll get that when you get your sticker.
Oh, right. When hell freezes over.
Look,
You'll be sticking him on the ice.
You got to wait for his profit margins to come in now. He's the boss.
I have stickers. I have envelopes.
And stamps.
I have stamps.
So you can send 12 stickers out.
No,
He's got a few birthday cards to send as well.
All right.
I've even got stamps for across the water in places like Australia and Canada.
Why do you want to send them there?
Because I've got stickers from those locations and therefore will be returning the favour. Basically. So anyway, so I've changed jobs. I work for myself or I'm a cat man, whichever one will look at it. And topic-wise, I would like to talk a bit more about the bash in terms of what we're going to do and stuff. And what else do I want to talk about? I'm going to be doing some more bike reviews very shortly. And now I've got some spare time as a cat man. And also, I want to talk about car bike a little bit in terms of quiet pipes and stuff on one of the videos that I actually had time to watch. I do find that there's a common theme where people seem to get aggro from drivers when they're riding bikes that aren't quite as, what's the word, intimidating, overbearing.
Vocal.
Yes, vocal and all that. So we'll talk about that.
Truthful.
It should be interesting. And then when all those topics are gone, as usual, we'll descend into the gutter very quickly, and we'll be talking about all sorts of stuff. And then I'm sure after that we'll probably go off air and chat.
Do we have any viewers? Are we talking to ourselves?
No, we have 8 viewers at the moment.
8 viewers?
Which is a lot, really, because normally people don't tune in till about 9:30.
Oh.
Well, they do, but it kind of builds. Pardon?
I thought it was past Devon Mellon's bedtime.
Yeah, I mean, we've not even had any comments yet, so Devon Mellon probably isn't even watching yet.
We can hope.
Talking of comments, if you are watching this, then if you would like to ask a comment, ask a question, or place a comment, you can do by going to Google Plus, where you will find this. And there is a link down in the bottom left-hand corner of the YouTube video, which will allow you to come to the Hangout on Google Plus. And there you can ask questions, and if you would ever like to join the panel at the bottom, then all you need to do is send me a private message and I will give you details about how we can set it up and get you into the panel below. Everyone is welcome. Now then, what's Skeggy holding up there?
Hopefully not a nude pic.
I don't know, it's disappeared again now. Skeggy?
What? What's the matter with you, son?
He's showing off his stickers.
I watch for motorcycles, do you?
Do you? Well, do you, punk?
Yeah, when I'm not looking at my phone when I'm driving my German car.
Oh, it's a German car.
It's a German car? So I'm nice and safe when I'm playing Flappy Birds whilst driving. We've got some comments coming in. So let's quickly address those. So Sony Wars first in says, "Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing fine. How about the rest of you guys?"
How you doing?
Well, the Fonz is alright, as we're going to hear.
Yeah. That wasn't the Fonz, was it?
No, that wasn't the Fonz. The Fonz from New York. Hey, how you doing, eh?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Friends.
Joey, your friends. What's his proper name?
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
Fucking weird.
Like,
Sony was. It's Matt LeBlanc.
Mhm.
Not that. Wow.
Anyway, hey, we're all doing fine. Thanks, Sony, and thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching. And also, we got another regular viewer, Steve. Hi, Steve. How you doing, mate? We're all good, thank you.
You expecting him to say I'm alright, mate, you?
Yeah, well, if he ever, he's always welcome to come and join.
Hey, who's this? Who's left a comment, Mr. B?
Oh yeah, it's my nemesis. It's only Martin BR5. I'm Martin.
He's got a quiet bike here.
He's got quite a bike as well.
He's got a quiet bike here.
It's not acceptable.
You might like the topic then. One of the topics I wanted to talk about was quiet bikes, and I suppose could start with that now if you want.
I thought you were whispering, talking about it then. I thought, perfect, just whisper about quiet bikes.
I did hear in the pipeline that apparently Mr. Calm Biker and Benny Boy Biker are going to have a rev off.
I thought you were going to say have a baby then.
Is that to do with bikes? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rebel.
I thought it was a rugby game. Or
There was arguing as to who had the quietest bike.
I've not heard Benny's obviously in real life, but
You've not heard mine either, despite standing next to me.
I've not heard Richard's either, and that was in real life.
I thought I'd get in there first.
He's coming out the exhaust, so I guess it was running.
I turned mine off going down the road after the show. I was like, wait a minute. Turned it off. I was like, is it actually running? I was like, it must be. He's going along. I'll turn it back on.
It was vaping.
It did seem that, wasn't it?
Things coming out of the exhaust.
I've just got a tiny smoke machine in there.
That's it, yeah. So yeah, calm bike. I was going to say calm bikes. Quiet bikes. I noticed that whilst you trawl through the stuff on YouTube when you do get a chance, I noticed that people with quieter bikes or ones that aren't as intimidating tend to attract more attention from braver drivers, or however you want to pronounce it when they're in the wrong.
Twats.
How do you pronounce it?
Twats.
Oh, well, yeah, twats or twatettes. Man, I don't know. There's no sex in twats, is there?
There can be. I think you're doing it wrong.
Where does it go? Oh wait. Oh wait.
You got it wrong first, though.
Yeah, guys, you kill me. Anyway, I mean, there's the classic one that I always think of, flashback to, and I still love to watch that now and again when I need a chuckle, was Tall Guy, Small Bike, when he was on a Honda C90. And because he was on a Honda C90, and if anyone knows what Honda C90 is, basically a step-through, unintimidating, very quiet bike. What can be a travelling type of variety of people was driving a car illegally alongside of the road and all sorts of stuff. And he knocked on a window and he says, "What on earth are you doing, mate?" And he looked at his bike and he thought, "Oh, I'll have some of this." And then the rest of the video is quite funny because Tall Guy, Small Bike, as the name suggests, he's very tall and big. And let's say that the driver that felt really brave when he got out of his car didn't feel so very brave very quickly afterwards and started to run away.
Andy!
Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. I had to come, instead of Skype, I had to come through Chrome.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I couldn't get through. Calm Biker Richard sent me a link as well, and that still wouldn't work. So the two you sent me, Andy, wouldn't work. And in the end, I had to go and cut and paste it up to Chrome and come through Chrome.
Oh.
Ooh, you don't want to have to cut and paste it up the Chrome.
Oh, I know.
That could smart.
I know, because I don't usually have any problems straight through on Skype, but not tonight.
I want one.
She has had some issues as well.
Yeah, I have to switch from Chrome to Safari. I want one. I want one.
Right, and Richard, hi Andy, we'll get to you in a sec. We're just talking about private bikes at the moment, but there's a Honda C90 if anyone was wondering. Thanks for putting that up, Richard.
That's an old one. Is that a 70 though?
Have you highlighted him, Mr. B?
That allegedly is a 1980 Honda C90.
Yeah, I've seen him in the horrible pale bluey green colour in the white variant.
Oh, I'll find you that one.
I wanted one of them. I nearly had one last year as a winter bike.
Yeah, but anyway, that's the bike that this guy was riding in point of fact. And like I say, he's a tall guy. He's a big bloke. He can look after himself. And the little guy that jumped out of the car, you know, because he thought, oh, Honda C90, we'll have some of this. Ended up on the wrong end of a fifth.
I want that one.
That's quite a new shape, actually, isn't it? That one?
Yeah, the old ones, the round headlight.
They actually make these new.
Yeah. I think some places still make them in foreign
They
countries.
still make copies of them, I think.
In copies, yeah.
But I still have an original.
But yeah, so the thing that we're talking about here, Andy, and hi, mate, is that I was just noticed that Calm recently put a video up where a woman tried it on by trying to cut him up on the inside and push him out into the road, and I thought, you know, I never ever get that hassle. Never. I've not on since I've been riding Hayabusas anyway. But then my bike is big, it's loud, you know, and I don't know, to advise all the rest of it, I suppose, put it all together, and it's like, well, there's no point messing about with that because A, I won't get near it anyway, and all that. But with Calm, we had this woman trying it on in a flipping car, and it's like, what are you doing, woman? You know, and I think it might be something to do with the bike. So that's the first topic, and feel free to discuss. Who would like to comment on that?
I don't think so. I met a woman about a year ago who said to me in a conversation about motorbikes and cars, and she turned around and said, every time I see a motorbike coming down the inside or outside or whatever, I pull over and block them. Why should they get in front of me when I pay my tax the same as them? And she was adamant that she would run a bike off the road. She hates them. And I think it was just that he came up to some stupid woman who got a bit annoyed because she got a few feet in front of her or got in that little space that belongs to her, and she got a bit arsey. Good job that weren't me, because I'd have wrapped that car around her friggin' neck and strangled her. Trust me.
It's just when she gets slashed tyres and a broken windshield.
Mm. Good job that was Richard and not me, because I would have bloody just throttled her.
I had Lisa on the back digging me in the ribs and going, stop it, stop it.
And I'll tell you what, if she'd have caused me to have an accident, I'd have murdered her. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Got worse than Suffolk Andy there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Can we go any further? I've got to ask you a technical question here, boys. Just because I've come off Skype, I've got Skype Click to Call added, another program on your computer that has an extension that may change the way Chrome works, and that's got enable extension or remove from Chrome. Which one do I click?
It. I absolutely hate Click to Call. It looks for telephone numbers in your web page and turns them into links.
Yes, that's what it says there. Access your tabs and browsing activity.
But it does all sorts of junk with it. Unless you're actually using it, I'd just turn it off.
Yeah.
So, enable. That's
No.
I reckon the room will blow up in about 10 seconds and that bloody woman will turn up in their car laughing at me.
There's a simple rule of all that stuff, mate. If your computer's working fine and then someone says, do you want to enable something, say no, because it probably won't work fine after that.
Right. I've never seen that one before. It was a new one on me.
Yeah, anything like that. And also, if you get an email about for instance, your bank account needs verifying.
Get stuff.
And someone tells you won the lottery.
You won $10 million new dollars.
There's a scam going round at the moment for PayPal at the moment for that. PayPal needs checking.
That's fucking annoying, that is.
There's thousands of them. No companies email you to ask you to verify your details. End of. That's it. End of. So anything like that, ignore.
I think you're wrong.
Mr. and Mrs. B Limited.
I think you're wrong. I've had one. I've had one today from a chap in Nigeria who's asking me to verify the details because bit of news, everybody, have won the lottery.
Yeah,
Well done, mate.
Excellent.
yeah.
Have a party tomorrow.
How many goats did you win?
How many what?
Goats.
$10 million US.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
brilliant.
equivalent to £10, mate.
I've just got to send them 10 grand and then I can get the money. Brilliant.
No, just tell them to take it out of the winnings.
I didn't realise that the Nigerians
They never think of that, do they?
$20.
It's like, we need 10 grand. Don't be stupid. You've got 10 million. Take 10 grand and fuck up. I tell you what, bonus. Take 20. All right, go on.
The only problem is it's really annoying because I've already sent off all my money for again weirdly from Nigeria again. This chap, I'm helping him get some money out of the country, and he said I can have 10% of it.
Awesome.
Oh.
You see, I mean, I can't see any problem with that at all.
Did he send you some nice white quartz in a sealable bag?
I've had a long lost uncle.
The powder now, some white bags of white powder that he asked me to pass on to his friend.
I mean quartz.
So I've had a long lost uncle who's passed away and left me a fortune. But unfortunately, the fees to sort it all out is going to cost around about $700. But if I pay that, I can have the fortune.
Oh, right. Sounds good to me.
I'm like a right lucky bunch.
Lisa came home with one of them little pink tickets the other day with some numbers written, like 6 numbers, and they matched some that were on the telly on Saturday. I told her, oh, it's just a scam. Threw that away.
Throw it away.
No, I got rid of that. I shredded it. She reckons she'd won the lottery. I say, it's all scams.
Not really one. It's just a scam to get you in this high flipping paid telephone call. They'll probably cost about £6 to find out we've won a key ring.
Yeah, they're only trying to give you some money so they can put you in a higher tax bracket, Richard.
Blooming national blooming rate phone call that was. I see you're not bloody paying for that.
He even had a convincing accent, didn't he, Richard? English accent, isn't it?
He sounded really happy about it and everything. It was amazing. I'm having that.
And one of the other things I notice is going on at the moment is Amazon's grammar's gone down terribly from customer service. I got a flipping email the other day saying thank you for your order, and they sent me this zip file and everything in it for some bizarre reason. The English wasn't that great, and basically if I opened up the zip to confirm my order, that would be great, thank you very much. And I was like, no thanks.
I've had loads of them recently, and I've not even ordered any zips.
I know, exactly.
I've opened them all up, and I'm waiting for my products.
I'll tell you what I keep getting. I keep getting stuff through on my email saying if I want to enlarge my penis.
Well, do you?
I can't get any bigger, Randy.
Yeah, I keep saying I want to enlarge my penis.
I hope not.
Yeah. I say, it's 2 foot long now, so what the fuck do I want to do to it,
What, the email?
No, I saw you in the toilet. You were standing against the wall and you were running against the other wall.
That was when that woman drove off and she stuck up my knob in the fucking bumper, mate.
I've never
you get
seen
some
any that
shit on
offer
there,
any
don't you?
flipping sort of, shortenings. It's always extensions. It's like, well, how much to get a bit off? You know what I mean? It's a bit too long.
Yeah, send them back and you get a bit off.
That's no blinking good. Have you got a bigger one? So, yeah, all the scam stuff. Yeah, anything that comes in your email. Obviously, I know we've gone off on a tangent now, but anyway, we'll try and bring it back to where we were.
Yeah.
But yeah, scams. Yeah, lots of them about, and some people are stupid enough to fall for them. Never mind, eh? I think Chaz is pointing to Tiff.
Did not hear.
I was just pointing to others in the next box along.
That's what I was doing.
That'd be Richard. Hey, mind, what was that blooming game show where you used to have the boxes of people all next to each other? What was that?
Oh, you're showing your age now.
Where's?
Eh?
With the knots and crosses, that was good, yeah, Celebrity Square.
Yeah.
I'll showing your age.
What
I
was
don't
it?
remember that.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think it was the Noughts and Crosses one, Richard.
Yeah, Celebrity Squares, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
What?
Skeggy's Skeggy sat there never thinking, is my microphone working?
Yeah.
Mrs. B even said, what?
Yeah, she wouldn't know what that was.
I was born in the 80s.
Yeah, go on, girl. She's
We
too
were
young and pretty.
Golden shot.
Anyway, yeah, let's get back on track before we start showing our age.
Wasn't it though?
No, I was watching it on Gold. Anyway, so yeah, quiet bikes and stuff. So
Look who's arrived. Benny Boy Biker.
where? Oh, there he is. Oh, he Hi, Benny. We're just talking about quiet bikes. So yeah, I've just thought actually that I did have an instance where this guy in, you know, those cars. Hi, Benny Boy Biker, by the way, mate. There are certain cars that are especially adapted to take wheelchairs, if you know what I mean. And they have like big opening doors at the back and stuff. It was one of those. Eh?
It's called an ambulance.
It wasn't an ambulance. I mean, a non-flipping blues and twos equipped vehicle without any livery on.
Are they called Twingos?
Twingos or some sort of vanny
Oh,
car.
these box, ugly box fucking shaped things.
Those ones. Yeah.
Oh, they're horrible.
I did have an instance where someone tried to block me, and I was riding. I was doing a test ride or the live ride review of. I think it was the MT-07. And that's when I had that, and that wasn't a very loud bike because obviously it's got all the restrictions on it at the time. And obviously I didn't take any of that nonsense. It was round the side. What the bleeding thing are you bleeding doing? Well, you know, fucking off the bike. Yes, I did miss out some words there, but and obviously it wasn't in my review either. But yeah, God, wow. So anyone else would like to pick up on that topic of as Skeggy's walked away. Richard might be a good person to go to. What's your experience of that type of thing?
What's that? Sorry.
People trying it on when you're riding a bike, and more often than not, acquire a bike. From what
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I get people not seeing me more often, I think. But I mean, if you look at Danny G, 1980, who's a friend of mine, his bike is probably about as loud as you can get out of a 600, and he gets just as many problems, I think.
Really?
Just that instead of tooting his horn, he gives it a bit of
Bright yellow.
right hand. It is bright yellow, yeah.
I'm not sure giving it some right hand's appropriate. Why are you right?
Streaking behind the screen.
But I mean, you've heard, haven't you, Skeggy? He's pretty loud, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm surprised they put a hat on him, being bright yellow and loud.
Well, that day we went to Skegness and saw you. As we left, he was ahead, and somebody just pulled straight across him.
Oh no, I don't count in Skegness, so they leave the brains at home when they come on holiday.
Ah, right, okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, not really for you then, Richard. Basically, you've not really experienced any real difference.
Well, ask me again in a few months. Once
Yeah.
I've made it louder, and we'll see if it makes a difference.
Can I just say I've not experienced people pulling out on me?
Yeah, maybe it's the size of the bike then. I don't know. Go on, Skeggy.
No, I'm just saying whether it's a loud bike or the bigger bike, I don't know, but I've never experienced the same thing.
Was you wearing your skull mask?
Occasionally. People tend to just part like the ocean sort of thing, you know, it's like the Red Sea parting, they just move.
Yeah, that's what I tend to get when I'm filming.
It's only because I think Sons of Anarchy's in town.
It's because they know they've got to leave room for Ebony's big fat black ass to get through, that's all it is.
Yeah.
At least you said it.
Okay, and Chaz, what's your opinion on this quiet bike, small intimidating bikes or non-intimidating?
My bike's quite lower at the front and the headlight's a bit different, so everyone mistakes me for a scooter coming down the road, so they just pull out in front of me. They don't do it again. It's just like that. Can't tell why, for legal reasons, but they don't do it again. But you do get the odd people that just pull out, or they decide to change lanes when you're next to them because they can't hear this loud ass bike.
Is it because you pull at the side of them and then purge them through their window?
No, it's an idea.
So
I have done a burnout by the side of someone's window and filled their car with smoke because they did it. That was fun.
Yeah.
The people behind them, it wasn't because they couldn't go. They couldn't see where they were going.
by the time they've sort of realised to complain to you, you're no longer there.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, he's actually gone in a puff of smoke. But no, even with a really loud bike, you still get it.
Yeah.
It's even if they see you, I mean, mine headlights are quite bright, they still just pull out on you. It depends where you are and what sort of turnings you get. We've got loads of little sharp blind turnings where people don't even bother to look, they just pull out. I know Skeggy's got one right outside his house that Emma told me about, that people just pull out and they don't even look left, they just pull straight out.
Yeah.
It depends where you are really and what you're riding and how you're riding it. You got to ride defensively as well, because if you ride basically towards the middle of the road, they'll see you a little bit better. But it's there to
Ride invisible.
Yeah.
I did have. I mean, I was talking about more about people that try it on. You know, like they've seen you in everything, they know you're there, and they try to do stuff.
I get that a lot as well.
Yeah.
It's when they see you on the roundabout, they're looking straight at you, and they just pull out in front of you. I have got footage of a Mustang, a red Mustang, that was looking straight at me, coming down the road.
Footage!
Oh, God, I can screen share it if you want.
Footage.
You got footage!
Come on, man.
Do you want me to screen share it for you?
Emma, Chaz reckons he's got footage.
Hang on, there's got to be some way of sharing
New footage.
on the internet. There's got to be some way you can put videos.
Oh,
That's what I
like
was
a-
getting at.
like
Richard.
a site that does video footage. You mean?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Where you could like render the footage and then upload it. You mean?
So we can see it on us too. Sort of thing.
Yeah, tube. What's that?
When you say us tube, you mean your tube?
The tube.
Oh, your YouTube. You mean?
Yeah, that'd be an idea. Yeah.
Oh, right, like yeah.
I haven't put it up.
Videos.
I haven't put it up because I don't like to put up that sort of thing of rage
It's
pulling
on
out
there.
on me. Because when someone pulls out on you, you literally see red and you show colours you don't want to be seen. And I blurted some obscenities.
Please pull that out in your video editing software.
No,
Just
I like
dub it,
swearing.
saying, "Oh, what a naughty, naughty person."
I
Yeah.
like swearing.
Pull
I
over
don't
it.
problem with that. I
Pull
just
over it.
don't want to be known for someone that's like, oh look, is that person that hates everybody and overreacts and shit like that. What?
If you want me to record something for you to dub over your bike, I'm quite happy to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's enough sound clips that have come out of the previous hangouts.
Oh yes.
If anyone feel free to trawl through those.
But no, you have it quite a lot. People see you and they go for it. As I said with my bike, it looks like a scooter coming down the road. So they look at you, they look down the road, they see it's clear, no one's turning in front of them. They look at you again, they think, is it a scooter? Oh, he's coming down a bit slow. You know, they can't judge your speed because of the headlight being a bit obscured by the mask from the side. So they just go for it. I have it quite often, but Tiff has it quite a lot as well because she's got a mask on hers. It's just, they see it and they think, it's right, you know, it's not a big sports bike, it hasn't got fairing on it, you ain't coming down that fast. And for them to see that, you can tell how close they are and how close you are to them, and they just pull out right in front of you. It's like,
I know it's not sports bike or bike related, but when I used to have a little Ford Pop with a custom, it was customised like, so it had got a 2-litre engine in it, and it went like shit off a shovel. But to everybody seeing it approached, it looked like an old Ford Pop.
mm-hmm.
You know, they didn't know how fast it was, and they sort of looked and went, "Oh, it's only an old vintage car or whatever. You know, that'll be ages before it gets here." And they pull out on you, and all of a sudden you're there, and they go, "Oh, shit! You know, where you come from?"
Yeah, the old sleeper builds.
The
People do
similar
that.
thing with yours. If they think you look like a scooter, then they're probably just not expecting you to be there.
Oh yeah, and I reach them quicker than they fucking think. As soon as they're halfway turning out the turn, it's like, hello, I'm here. I've had to slam on my brakes because I can't go around you because there's traffic coming. But, yeah, you get hit quite a lot. Even with a really loud bike. I mean, mine and Tiff's, it's the loudest you can get, really, without being a V-twin or over the 1,000 mark. Because we got straight through exhausts and there's nothing stopping anything. Tiff's is restricted, that's stopping it a bit, but...
Not that well, yeah.
But loud bikes, they still fucking pull out on you.
Yeah.
They can hear you coming down the road from a mile away and they still look and go, he's getting closer, he's getting... Let's go now!
Well, it happened on one of my recent videos to me. Looking at BMW, flipping looked twice, pulled out a little bit, stopped, and then pulled out right in front of me. But I was just ready to stop anyway.
What type of car was that there, Mr. B?
It was a German car. It was a BMW.
They are the worst.
They are the worst, yeah.
It's not like you can get ahead.
The other day.
Oh, Mrs. B nearly killed a biker. Do you want to come and speak to him if you're going to...
You're gonna kill us? Don't kill me, I love you.
Side.
Violent woman.
Well, you can tell him you were in the car.
You nearly killed a biker. I
You
wasn't.
little bitch. Yeah, Mr. B, bitch.
What?
From the forest. The guy on the
You tell them, minion. You tell them.
on the blind corner.
Yeah, well, oh, okay, it's slightly different, but it was a guy on an adventure bike. There's a certain breed of people that ride adventure bikes sometimes.
Not a BMW, was it?
I don't know.
And he kills people.
I wouldn't have hit the brakes if it looked like a Zebra.
I think it was.
It's a zebra! Beat up! Beat up!
People! No, it's not going to. Right.
A terrible woman.
But no, we saw this bike come out. I think it was a KLR. And anyway, we saw him and he saw us, right? But he thought, sod it, I'm going to overtake anyway. And it was only because Mrs. B slammed on, he didn't end up in the flipping, well, basically splattered. And I just like, what a complete idiot.
He was overtaking a transit van.
And he had matching levers with his bike, so I know roughly, I think I know where he's going. So I'm going to take a few trips out there and see if I can find him, because I want to have a word. But yeah, absolutely ridiculous. What a complete numpty. And
You want to borrow my stepladder?
Hey,
That was cruel.
Some of them adventure bikes are quite tall, so it might be a big lad, you see.
I'll tell you what, mate, have you ever been punched really hard in the nuts?
Hey, bud.
Coming here. Don't forget what's happening next week.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've not got a bad punch on me, you know what I mean? In the nuts, you know, it's that flipping height difference where I'm so small.
I'll bring you a phone book, mate. It's alright.
But anyway, no, that idiot nearly killed himself. But the thing is, I had the kids in the car, so I wasn't impressed. So I'd like to have a word with that guy. So if you're watching, I'm going to try and find you. Right. So anyway, I've sent Sony Wars a link to how to get to the Hangout. Hopefully you can find that, and he will get it. It should be in your email, mate. Else, just look for Braindump on Skype. So you need Skype. And I can send you a link to it that way, and then you can get in. Well, all you need is a mic or a camera. Both really works well.
I think
I
a
had a
mic
message
is probably
from,
necessary, not just a camera.
Yeah.
I had a message from
Well,
Bex88
I can't
saying
do sign language. Sorry, Chaz.
I had a message from Bex88 saying she's got a camera.
Ooh.
Yeah. Still doesn't mean she's fucking coming in here though, does it? Stupid study.
Well, yeah. Well,
Women!
better first make sure that everything's sorted.
That didn't have, when you shouted women then, it didn't have to sound like Harry Enfield.
Women!
Know your limits!
Quickly say hi to Big Kev.
Hello, Kev, mate.
Hi, Kev.
Hey, Big Kev, this is going out in the post at the weekend, mate. Okay. Sticker, so I've got everything all sorted, so it's all good.
Where's my sticker?
It'll be going out in the same batch at the weekend, so you'll have them
To
probably...
Australia. You've got to fetch it from Australia, mate.
Oh, that's a bit much, isn't it? Have you got my address?
Have I got your headdress?
I don't think... Have I sent you my address?
Well, you can't have a bloody sticker then.
Well, if you haven't, you're not going to get a sticker. I thought you did. I think you put a return address. I don't know. I'll check. I've not gone through the box yet. But,
What, have you haven't got my sticker, have you?
The hell was that, Skinny?
I've not got a cam sticker.
Have I not got one of your stickers?
No, I offered you one, and you said, no, wait until I've got my stickers.
Oh, right,
We'll do
okay.
a swap.
I think you said the same to me as well, and then you started whinging about the chicken.
Oh, you shut up about you and your flipping chicken. Right.
He's
You've
got
got
one.
my address as well, Chaz. You've got no excuse. You might as
Yeah,
well.
but it's
Flash
stamped.
now.
It's a stamp, you see, buying the stamp.
Yeah, I've managed to do that part.
What the
Wait,
what?
Get Vicky to lift you up to the counter.
Right. Okay, yes. I'll come back to you on that in a minute, Carl, when someone else starts talking.
Well, that's a fucking dog then.
So, yeah, morning, Kev, mate. That sticker will be on its way to you soon. So let's quickly go to Benny Boy Biker, who says he's going to put a decibel meter on his bike to prove that his bike is louder than car
What
bike.
about engine noise? The engine might be louder than the exhaust.
I think the engine probably will be louder than the exhaust. You have to put it by the exhaust. No cheating.
You can't hear the exhauster, man. You can only hear the engine.
You can always put cards in the spokes.
It sounds a bit like a singer.
Phone machine.
Oh, that's harsh. You lie much, surely.
All you can hear is the pistons and tappets moving, and that's it.
I'm talking about Benny Boy Bikers.
All right, that's all right then. Yeah, a lot of old rubbish.
But that's competition quietest here.
But yeah, get some loud pipes on. And Richard, have you actually chosen a set of pipes yet? Because I sent you some information on other pipes that are available that are a lot cheaper.
Did you?
Well, I did for the MT. I don't know what bike you're thinking about getting. Are you going to stick with your
I'm
bike?
sticking with my bike here.
Right. Okay.
I'm thinking probably Arrow. I'm just trying to work out whether it keeps the O2 sensor or not.
The Arrow ones, if you get the full system, they usually do.
I would I'd definitely go full system on yours because of.
Oh, you've got no other option really.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
I'll say I need the O2 sensor because you can't flash the
ECU.
ECU or anything, and I don't want to have to spend 300 quid on a power commander.
Have you called them up? Because I called them up and they assured me it came with it.
Right. I don't speak Italian.
Oh no, they got it.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. It's the XJ6 exhaust or O2 sensor or.
Oh my god, have you seen that episode of the IT Crowd where Jen pretends to be Italian? That's just what she said.
Buongiorno.
He has.
Yes.
Okay, Kev. What I might do, Kev, then, if that's the case, I might send you Bandit Nevs as well. If that's all right, buddy, and you can send it on for us. That'd be cool because I know what the post is like out there. It's really slow. But yeah, I'll send you a few, mate, and you can just pass them around. That's fine. So let's go to Devon Mellon. Let's quickly blast this one out of the way.
Where's my chicken?
Where's my chicken, Chaz?
Oh, hi!
Is Devon Mellon Scouse? Oh, there's something I didn't know.
I don't know. What's the accent for Devon? Is it all right, my lover?
Yeah.
Where's my chicken?
I think it's
Going chicken,
Anyway,
Down.
Chaz, where's his chicken? I'm guessing that you don't have his address yet.
No, see,
Oh. Case surprise.
can't deal with them.
Can you not just put Devon Mellon Devon?
I don't even think he lives in Devon.
Oh. It's all maybe he is Scouse and it's all just a ploy. Is that the?
Because I checked one of his set about me things and it said something completely different from Devon. I was like, that's not in Devon. Liar.
Right, okay, so anyway, Devon, as soon as at the usual address would be handy, and then you'll get your chicken probably, maybe. Bex, hi Bex. She's found an old laptop cam in my drawer. It does work, not very good, but got no mic. P.S. I got one of your new stickers already, Calm. There's a wing card.
Did Suffolk Andy give her one, or did give her
Suffolk Andy gave her a sticker of yours, mate, yeah.
I was going to say,
Look at it.
Peel that one off that I left at Parsons Droveland.
Oh, oh. I stuck one in the train.
So you went on the train twice?
No, I went on the train once. We stuck it in the cabin because there was loads of little tiny gay stickers. They're like, well, I want to fit right in. Yay!
There were lots of little tiny gay stickers, and you thought, I'll put mine in. I'll fit right in.
I just went, "Rup," done that, and then I videoed Tiff's boobs bouncing up and down, you know, as you do, because there was no suspension.
I haven't done that for ages.
She thought, you're videoing me. Why are you videoing you? She's like, oh, real mature time. Real mature.
Right. I'm going to have to play it back.
That's so wrong.
I thought I heard there, but anyway. So Bex, you know you are welcome to join this hangout. So please do it anytime. You know when you're
with a microphone.
with a microphone. £1 from eBay.
I'll buy you one. Jesus.
£1? Blimey.
£1.
You know what else you can get for £1 in a pound shop?
Yes, we do. Moving on.
Yeah, I mean, when you
Like
think
pick up
what £1 will stretch to nowadays.
Fine choice of words there, Richard.
And thanks, Big Kev. Yeah, he'll send one to Nev as well. Yeah, I'll send you a few, mate, so that you know you can distribute them as you see fit.
Kev, you can send us one as well if you want.
Just save your sticker for the bash, mate. Just take some. And like, where is blinking Tip tonight? Tip said he was going to join tonight. I bought him a flipping ice cream and I didn't even get a frigging sticker. Oh dear.
Where's Jim?
I don't know. I've sent him a link as well. What's going on?
I did catch some of Jim's hangout, and it was quite fucking funny.
Jim's done a hangout.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
On his other channel, on the beer drinking and stuff.
Right.
I was just sitting there going, they're all pissed. They're all pissed. They're all pissed.
They were all pissed.
It was fucking funny. Even
I like
Tim, what are we watching?
I've got to watch that then if they're all pissed.
Oh man, the bit that was best for me was there was one guy on it, and bear in mind this is a beer drink. There's one guy there going, I'm just going to taste this beer, doing all the business tasting. Yeah, I'm getting the flavours of this and that and the other. There's another one going there. All right, then beat this. This bottle here, 8.3%, 85p from Aldi. That's all he was doing. he was knocking that back and going, this one, best yet, 9%, 75p from Lidl.
Did he have a wig on?
This is the real ale society. It's gone right downhill.
Can't hear me. I'm just off the Lidl.
It was the guy that no one could hear. I was just like, still can't hear you. Still can't hear you. I was like, this reminds me of a hangout we had once. Oh, memories.
Yeah. Skunk has a few issues with his mic sometimes. I've sent him a link, by the way, but I'm guessing he's working.
Is he still in Scotland?
I don't know where he is at the moment.
Probably
I saw Count Motorhead put a video up. Oh my god, I haven't watched it yet.
He's gone, I'm going to say he's gone up to Scotland, hasn't he? So I don't know if he's still there or not.
Yeah.
Loads of people have gone up to Scotland this weekend.
Mm.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Well, there is. There's Count Motorhead.
Exactly, there's nothing there.
Well,
Got to come in and defend himself.
it was good to see that he put a video out anyway. I wondered where he was, so that's all good.
He's not been killed by the oil slicks.
Yeah. Sony Wars, just quickly, mate. I sent you a link. It should go to your Gmail for YouTube. That's where the invite goes to. It's either that or get Skype and find Brain Dump, and I'll sync. And obviously ask to add me, and I'll add you, and I can send you the link that way. And the same goes for you too, Bex. Just get a microphone. Anyway. So yeah, Big Kev. I better get some before Mr. B sends it. Yeah, I know the mail in Australia does take some time to get around. But yeah, I'm gonna Chaz and Skeggy. I'll take the stickers to the bash so that you can get them there. Might as well now. Sony.
Don't give it to Skeggy. He just sticks it on like the underside of his bloody bike,
What?
and then he sticks it on the fucking washing line when he gets home.
Yours are everywhere.
I know.
I've got like half a dozen of them.
Anyway.
People.
But it was a very quick link onto as well the Bulldog Bash, which I will be going to, and I believe Chaz, Tiff, and Skeggy are going to as well. I won't dwell on it too long because not everyone's going to it on the panel. But
They're in France.
I'm not going to ask him again, don't worry. Hey, some guy, are you going to go to the bash? No, I'm joking.
Fucking shut out.
I'm going to France.
Going to France, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to France. Yeah. See my French friends.
In France?
Mm.
All right. That's probably a good place to go, really.
Yes, there's lots of them.
Yeah. But, yeah, so the Bulldog Bash. Now, I heard from Chaz that he's going to be staying in a hotel.
Oh,
yeah,
bloody whip.
We'll stay on the campsite as long as possible. I mean, if they ain't got a curfew on the gate, we'll stay there.
Chaz, a little tip for you. If you want to stay on the campsite to the point where everyone gets drunk, then you could always take a tent.
I don't want to take a tent. Me taking stuff, and I hate taking bags. And I haven't got nothing to put anything on the bike.
Are you just wearing the same clothes all the time?
Oh no, I've changed clothes. I'd have like different clothes. It's just taking any more than that, like a tent and inflatable mattress. It's just impossible.
Inflatable mattress, you big wuss!
Really? You have not tried it until you got an inflatable mattress.
You need a sleeping bag and a sheet of polythene.
Are you going to be camping, Skeggy?
No.
Exactly.
Oh, my word! There's me. I'm putting my old trusty saddlebags on the busser.
Have you got room in your tent?
Your tent is the size of a birdhouse.
Whose tent?
Yours.
No.
No, both. I'm not a mini.
It's a Action Man tent. Mrs. B's staying with me.
With me, by the way, and we're both sleeping in the same tent, so it's not a small tent.
That's what you think.
Oh, I was waiting for that one. Fucking hell.
Mrs. B wants to stay in my private B&B.
Yeah, really.
Do now. after that comment.
She's like, sleeping in mud? Fuck that.
It's a regular 3-man tent, is it?
Yeah.
There's only going to be a woman in there. Well, 2 women.
Hey, 2 women and me in there. Well, you know.
Can you answer Sony War's question?
Yes. Your Skype name is Brain Dog. Right.
Oh, my chocolate.
There's a clue in the little thing at the bottom of the screen there. It's Brain Dump. No,
dog.
Brain Dog.
Brain dog.
Someone's going to make that name up now.
Yeah, man. Find me on Skype, yo. Yo, dog. Alright. No, it's Brain Dump, mate. Find Brain Dump and I'll add you and I'll send you a link. Jobs are good. And so we're currently the only ones camping. Should we change our plans now?
No.
No? Okay. So we're going to camp like hardcore, and so we'll be staying on there and, you know, partying out, you know, around the campfire and toasting marshmallows while everyone else complains about the fact that their AC doesn't work and they've got nothing in their room and
We wake up
and the sheets are spoiled from the last people and the door doesn't lock properly.
And there's a
But you have no door. It's a zip.
Yeah, there's a whole shower. Talking of showers, your room's looking nice today, Chaz.
There's no change. You probably can't see the sign because the laptop's up and I'm up because the seat's wrong. And I haven't really got a proper seat. I'm just sitting on a box.
Garble box.
Not a toilet, a box. It's horrible.
Awesome. One last thing on the bash. When are we going from and to, darling?
Friday to Sunday.
What's my day?
It's the day before Saturday.
No, I know that. I'm on about the actual date.
There's a-
8 till the...
That'd be the
So,
8th.
so we're there from the 8th to the 10th, because Tiff asked me if we was there from the 7th. It must start on the 7th, I
Yeah,
guess.
it does, but I've got the nog on me.
Yeah.
Playing on the gate.
Mrs. B's working, so we'll be there from the Friday to the Sunday.
Are you paying on the gate, Andy?
No, I've got tickets.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's worth paying on the gate now, Skeggy. I think it's a bit late for receiving tickets, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Is there any more on the gate?
Yeah, I should imagine so.
I think it's like 5 or more.
Where are the tickets anyway?
Oh, that's it. Looks like you're paying on the gate as well.
Could be. Go on.
I'm just going to go to the motorbike community to see if I can find any more information on it.
Dan,
Well,
speak to me.
no.
What are these
Part of
tickets
it.
for?
Yeah, it is. But, oh, no, there's the actual tickets.
Oh, let's have a look. Just to show them to prove that we're going. There you go.
Are they off that ticket festival site thing?
Oh yeah, 2011.
Yeah. What? I know!
Got it, mate.
I've been suckered. No, there you go. That's the Bulldog Bash tickets.
Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. 1981.
Yeah, 81, yeah. Anyway, yeah, good. That's good. We've got the tickets then. That's that sorted.
Not, I ain't cutting it close like I did for a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert. Like, they came through the mail. I wasn't in, so they left a red card. So I had to go down there on the day of the concert and get my tickets back.
Ridiculous.
After they gave me the red card that day. That was fun.
Oh, just talking about the Bash as well, just another thought was that isn't Tip going to be sending you some flyers, Chaz?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want those before we get there, really.
Yeah, I told him I could have chucked a few down Ace Cafe London the weekend, but you know, he's a busy man with his site keep bloody going down and all that.
He has sent out a lot. My batch of flyers turned up this morning, so it might be in the next couple of days.
Oh yeah, he just wanted to know what name to put on it. He felt stupid putting Mr. Mad Max Chaz. They put FAO or something. And I was like, oh, okay. I would have just put Knobhead, you know. I've done that to other people, like Ozzy Osbourne, haven't I? Skeg.
No comment.
No comment.
Right, I've now got Sony Wars the Link, so there we go. So it might pop in a minute, and then we'll probably get all the usual sound issues from the first times joining a hangout.
I don't know that.
I'm just preparing everyone if we get a load of echo and stuff.
We're professionals, alright?
Yeah. I was going to talk about a famous TV series, but I won't because we've already shown our age too much already, honest.
Oh, is it Jim will fix it?
No.
Wait, can I guess what it is yet? Can I guess?
Animal Hospital.
Is it two little boys? Will two little boys know?
You better
It's
just.
a knockout. It's a knockout.
It's a knockout now. I was waiting for that one as well. It's all lined
Oh,
up.
there are so many 1970s TV presenters that you wish had been arrested for being paedophiles.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you get Rolf Harris. Oh, well, you shouldn't really name them, should you? But you know they are. There's
Yeah.
so
You do know. There's a look. There's a look.
Yeah, it's called a parachute jacket.
But there is a look. And every time they put the mugshot on TV, you think, hang on a minute. You're telling me that no one realised? It's got. You might as well have it stamped on your forehead. Anyway, so we're out of questions. So, guys, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah. Brain dogs.
Talk about something.
Brain dogs.
Yeah, brain dogs.
Brain dogs.
Boobs?
Boobs. Actually, Talking of boobs, the most.
Oh, we've picked a subject now. We're all experts in.
No, it's not. It's not a subject to stay on for too long. But you know the hangout we did last week. Well,
I remember boobs.
Decided on the thumbnail, right? And the thumbnail has increased the amount of viewers on that one particular video by about an extra 50 views.
What was the thumbnail?
Oh,
all right.
Was it Mrs. T leaned over?
When Skaggy leaned over, yeah. But I thought that was quite amusing. But yeah, so subjects. Calm, didn't you have a subject you want to talk about or not?
No.
No. Someone said something. See, I thought you were taking notes.
No, I'm writing shit.
So, Andy, you got a subject?
I'm writing shit.
Not really, no. Not at all.
All right, okay. Oh no, it's bikes. It was bikes, Calm Biker.
We've done that, haven't we?
Bikes recently, and you're planning to ride a Hayabusa, I understand.
I've got to give it a whirl, haven't I? Got to give it a try.
Especially now you've ridden the Blackbird.
Yeah. See how much different it is.
You know what you want to ride? The 1400 ZZR. Oh.
Look at Kaz is just chucking out that fishing line with a little hook on it, just sort of like, go on, Mr. B.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Calm.
Does it technically come under the banner of Ninja that or not?
No.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it?
It's completely. I think it's called the Concourse in America.
Concord.
Concourse.
I was going to say that it'll all end badly after a while.
Oh, don't. So anyway, Calm Biker. So you're going to ride a Hayabusa? Amazing.
I'm going to have to try one, aren't I? If somebody will lend me one. Can I borrow yours? You've got two. What's the problem?
Mine's not restricted though.
Neither was the Blackbird.
The Blackbird's not as fast as mine.
It can't be that far off, though, can it? In terms of whether it's closer to yours or mine, it's going to be closer to yours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just that acceleration is like ridiculous on mine. But oh yeah. But yeah.
There you go. Everybody had it. So just bring it round when you've got 5 minutes.
You want me to ride all the way to your house on my Hayabusa so that you can have a go?
Yeah, and if I enjoy it, I'll let you have a cup of tea while we're here.
I think that's fair.
If you enjoy it, what? You'll pay me £400?
No, if I enjoy it, I'll give you a cup of tea. If I really enjoy it, I'll make it coffee.
Right, okay. Well, I don't drink tea.
Then you'll have to make sure I really enjoy it.
Well, I'm guessing that if I was to let you ride my bike, you would give me a crate of Stella, actually. That's how much you'd enjoy it.
How many's in a crate?
24 cans, mate.
Of Stella?
Mm-hmm.
How about White Lightning?
No. And none of that little shit you've been trying to on the channel either.
75p a bottle, and it's 9%.
And it's good for you as well.
Richard, if you go to the Bulldog Bash, right?
No,
I
can't get down there, but it's tempting.
Well, you can have a go on my bus. I promise. I see it live on air. You can have a go on my bus if you get down to the Bash.
What, down the drag strip?
Ooh.
You're ready for his boot in it now.
Not for the first time on the bike, no. But I'd let him ride it in a normal scenario, not racing it off on a drag strip.
Can't see why.
Look at it! Woo!
I can imagine him just doing a fucking U-turn in the middle of the drag strip going, handles well. It's like, Richard, what are you doing in the drag strip?
I'm coming back.
Away!
Going, oh, this is shit! This doesn't even move it. There's my tyre dwindling into nothing.
You've got loads of spares. What's wrong with you?
Run
Only
the
the front.
tyres! Yeah, oh no, all the tyres are gone now. I've sent them all back finally. So I've only got one front tyre now, and it's on the bike. Amazing. But yeah, anyway, Richard, something to think about. Come down, I'll let you have a little go on it, mate.
I'm definitely going to have to have a go on
Little
something
day
like that.
trick. Just don't bring the friggin' rain.
Hey, we went out on Northern Vloggers Ride and it didn't rain.
What? Now that's news. You said you had no news.
I forgot
No,
about
apparently, it's only when me and Richard get together it rains.
that. Now that was enough rain for everybody, wasn't it?
To be fair, I'd had enough of it, you know. Like you say, I didn't know rain could hurt through leather.
Yeah, that rain hurt.
I found it ironic that it didn't rain until me and Tiff got there, got a drink, and sat underneath cover, and then suddenly, boom! And then you arrived, and it stopped.
You sat under cover before it rained.
Yeah, it was hot. It was hot. There was really hot sun.
It was hot that day. I was nearly bloody unconscious.
Yeah, I thought it was hot that day. I was judging it by the steam rising.
I thought you were a steam cooker, mate.
Ooh. Hey, I've just seen a brilliant comment from Headcat, but just before we get to that, I'm just going to go to Devon Mellon. And he says, I sat on a Hayabusa earlier and ZX14R thingy. The new models of both of these are quite light, really. The speedo goes up to 180. Yes, mate, they do. The Hayabusa is renowned for being weight low down, so although it's like a quarter of a ton of a bike, when you sit on it, it feels very light, and Richard can testify to that, and Skeggy, they both sat on the Busa. And I believe I've not sat. I still can't get hold of someone that will let me go on the ZZR14. I so do want to.
If you come down to Orwell's in Ipswich, you can test ride one. You can test ride anything you want, mate.
They wouldn't flip me up here, the little buggers.
They don't charge you down here. All they ask is you've been on a bike for 3 years. That's it.
Because Ipswich isn't far from the Wirral, is it?
Well, if he wants to bloody do a video one.
Well, I won't mention the dealer's name, but he's a bit of a plonker, and it's a Kawasaki dealer, and it's up in this area. And he said if I wasn't actually going to try and, or was interested in buying the bike, then he wouldn't let me go on it. And then he said, "Oh, we don't have any. You can't actually ride one." Although the Kawasaki website says that they're the only dealer around here that has a demo ZZR 1400.
Is it Marriott Motorcycles?
No, it's not.
All right, hang on.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm just going to all before you go there.
Not that Millennium one, is it?
Oh, you twat.
Hey, I was just getting on to that one. It's
Anyway,
Millennium.
Oh,
Millennium
yeah.
Motorcycles, that on Heath Road.
Shocking on the customer service as well.
The one in
Alright,
St
so
Helens.
Millennium Motorcycles did want me to ride their ZZR because they're a bunch of idiots. And there we go. You heard it here first. You know, I mean...
Was it Millennium Motorcycles? 01744616161?
That's the ones, yeah.
Right. Okay.
I tried to explain to them that I just wanted to do a review, and I would give them a mention. And I just happened to say that, you know, some of my bike reviews have had many views, therefore they would get some exposure. But obviously the sales guy was that stupid, he didn't quite get it.
Good job you didn't mention the name there, Mr. B.
Well, I think I've mentioned it now, but I don't think it would increase the amount of visitors.
What, not even in the new millennium?
No, not at all. Not at all. Unless, of course, they change their staff or get a better attitude. Anyway, so yeah, Devon, and yeah, all speedos now go up to 180 miles an hour, and there's like a little digit for 185, because I think they're restricted to 187. Is that right?
Something like that, 186 or something, and it's same as cars.
Yeah, it's around there, 186, 187.
Yeah.
Whereas,
It's probably something in kilometres per hour, isn't it?
yeah,
Unless it's German, in which case they're always 155, aren't they?
yeah, is it 300 kilometres an hour?
It's 300 kilometres per hour, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it's that weird number. But on my speedo, my clocks go up to 220.
You sound like you're on Spinal Tap. Mine got to 11.
Yeah, the older ones will go faster, but the newer ones, if you want to get them past that restrictor, you have to spend stupid money.
Yeah, de-restricting it costs a lot of money now.
But of course, none of us would ever go faster than 70 miles an hour anyway on British roads.
I know.
You can't,
How
that's right.
stupid is that?
I mean, it's purely if you're doing track days and, you know, that sort of stuff that you actually need to do that anyway.
Mm.
But also the Hayabusa,
Ah! Sorry,
What?
I just saw that icon appear at the bottom. It scared me.
we've got a joiner. It's Sony Wars.
Hey guys.
Hey, we can
Alright.
hear you as well. That's always good.
Oh, pardon you. Morty Vicar.
That Sony was. He's barely moving. Look, he looks almost stationary. Skinny as well.
I don't have a camera. That's the problem.
That old chestnut.
You don't have a camera, but a very good monobrow.
A very good monobrow. Hi, Sony mate. Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure.
Excellent. So now I have to go to this. It's a very good topic, and it is totally on track with current state of affairs. And it's from Headcat Harley, and it's a brilliant question, mate. It's been playing on my mind for the last couple of days. Google driverless cars. Other driverless cars are available, and they're talking about trialing it in the UK in 3 different counties in January 2015. We're talking about cars that drive themselves. And Headcat Harley says, driverless cars, carnage.
Well, you know they've got this G sensor in it. When it hits something, it emergency stops and shuts the car off.
Well,
I'll
after
just
it
be
hits-
booting them.
It's something.
I'll be booting them going down the road like bang.
Oh, you would have to, wouldn't you? Every one you go past, just give it a tap.
Yeah, I'll be like, come on, mate, bang.
Cars.
Kill switch with cars.
They've got a what? They've got a G-spot.
Yeah, like the buses when they got that big switch on the back that says engine emergency shut. I'll be like, it's a big button. How can I not?
Is it red? Big
Yeah.
red button.
Oh my god, if they really do have that, that'll be hilarious.
It'll be like, stroking buses, no. Kill switching cars. And they can't do anything because it's like, how do I drive this? I didn't do my test.
So basically what we're saying is it's a car that drives itself and is spending all of its time concentrating on Google or other websites. So what's the difference?
Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, the things are based on. I've not looked into all the details, but essentially, from what I can understand, is they're GPS driven to a point, and then they use their sensors, such as the white line markings. Hopefully, the roads have got the white lines on.
Yeah, they don't.
No, exactly. And they will try and stay in the lane, and they'll look out for vehicles and judge the distance. But I have a problem with that because they don't actually look to see what's going on in front of them, if you know what I mean.
It'd be nice to see how they pull out in front of a biker.
Well, yeah, I mean,
If the software's right,
Stupid and correct for it.
Yeah, but think if they've got a camera and they've got certain sensors, like, I don't know, ultrasonic, that's going to sense round the corner something coming down the road, if the sun shined on it, or there's crud in the ultrasonic sensor, and you're coming down the road on your bike, small little speck that you can't see, bang, it's going to pull out in front of you.
Quick one, Chris. I've sent you a link on your YouTube.
I suppose the benefit, of course, is if a Google car pulls out in front of you and you hit it, as long as you survive, the payout's going to be enormous. You know, I was listening to this on the radio earlier on, and it's not very often it happens, but a politician said something that was actually quite intelligent.
no, where? Send us a link. Send us a link.
Honestly, well, maybe I dreamt it, but
Pictures already out.
yeah, I know. But he said something quite intelligent in a way, and he said, "You've got a car basically that you program in where you want to go, and it just drives there, doesn't it?" He says, "So how long before somebody puts a bomb in one?"
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Hey, Peach.
Hello, guys.
Hello, mate.
All right.
How we doing? All right?
Yeah, all right, Chris, mate.
Good, buddy. Thanks for the
Good to see you,
invite.
Going on the Google cars, I've shared something on Facebook a day or so ago that I found quite amusing. Do you know the mobile company EE?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're doing a car Wi-Fi now that you have in your car.
Oh, shush.
And I was just like, brilliant! More people on their phones than their cars on the internet.
Have you not seen the adverts? I think it's for Fords, where they've got a dashboard with a screen on, and you can go through Facebook on it and reply to messages, and you can scroll through.
Yeah,
And
but that's inbuilt in a car. That's from the manufacturer. That can be disabled while you're driving, while you're moving.
Yeah, but it isn't.
While your engine's actually on.
But it isn't. All it does is it puts a message up before you do it saying you shouldn't do this while you're driving. Do you want to carry on? Yes.
Ignore. Add friend.
Yeah.
Play game. Farmville, yay! Oh, there's a biker. Farmville, yay!
Right, but I Hepcat, mate. I have to off my cap and all that to you, mate. What a fantastic topic, and it really is right on the ball and right on the money right now. And I followed up with a very good point. And this is what I was on about the fact that they may sense where the road is, they might know where they need to go, and they might look out for things in front of them, and they may well cut the engine if they hit anything. But just general day-to-day things that you should be doing while you're driving, such as looking out for kids playing on the path and all that sort of stuff, where obviously you see that and you think, oh, slow down here because one of those is going to fall out into the road, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to do any of that, and I don't give a shit what any of them say. It friggin' ends. And the other point...
dangerous to me.
It's very dangerous. And the other thing is that Hepcat says that they'll probably drive right in the middle of the lane as well, and therefore they won't be aware of traffic coming up, like filtering, for example, and actually move over. I mean, that's a lesser of a consequence because it just means that bikers will struggle to get past these automated cars. But
you know what? They just tap them on the back and they'll stop.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
kill switch all the motherfuckers.
Can I get past? Hey!
That's going to make such a great game, kill switching
I'll
cars.
tell you what, if they ever do, I will totally kill switch every motherfucker.
Yeah, I know they're trying to get there, but technology isn't that advanced yet. As soon as they can make a fucking robot walk through the middle of the street on its own, then maybe. But if they put it in a car straight away, it's shit.
Yeah, but would you personally want to sit in the car that is driving itself, and you're just sitting there where you would usually be driving?
The weird thing with the
Shit me
Google
up big time, I
no
think.
controls, is there? There's no steering wheel.
I'll
or
be
anything.
jumping, looking for the pedals and trying to steer it and everything
I
else.
do
isn't it?
that when I'm a fucking passenger. I'm like, whoa, whoa, you're coming up too close to this car too quickly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I put my foot down. It's like, I don't know how to drive a car. Why am I putting my foot down? I'm like, brake.
I tell you what, it's just not. It's not going to work. I can't believe that they're actually going to do this in January next year. They're going to try it in 3 counties.
Have you seen the
Have you seen the specs of the car?
What's the specs of the car? I mean, they're not going to be hot rods, are they? Let's face it.
Well, have you seen a picture of the car? Because it looks like a toy, but it's got a maximum speed of 25 miles an hour.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's hard to be angry at that. It's like, it could kill people, but 25 mile an hour, really?
Probably not. It might drag you a long way.
It pumps
the
into you
bike
and then
comes along and kill switches it for you.
it just touches your ankle and it just goes, car shutting down, accident. You're like, huh? What was that? Was that a bug? Oh, there's a car there. Okay.
Seriously, Richard, that's got a 25 mile an hour speed limit. Yep.
You've just given me a great idea for a spoof video.
Oh, don't tell everyone. Oh my god, we could
With
use it
your,
exclusive.
I'll kill switch every motherfucker. Standing on your bike doing the Honey Bunny speech out of Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, yeah. Excellent, excellent. Yeah. I'll kill switch everyone.
I'd rather do the one out of Scarface if we could do that.
Yeah, that's another possibility. I'll tell you what, I'll do Pulp Fiction and you do Scarface.
Yeah, but then I've got to make a video.
Exactly, do it.
Yeah, but you'll have footage. You'll have footage.
Yeah, but we've got to wait. I'm guessing all the new laws that are in place means they can't go over 25 mile an hour yet.
Hey, Tibbs.
There's
You're
Sorry guys, I've been out. I've been the cinema. I've just got in now. So
how dare you? You better not have been watching Guardians of the Galaxy because I'll hit you.
no, I went to watch Hercules.
Why?
What?
Why?
What? That was for your missus, wasn't it?
That was your missus.
No, it was actually me. What's wrong with Hercules? What's wrong with Hercules?
Really?
Nothing, mate. Nothing. Nothing.
It's not a women's
That's
film, or
all, boy.
Johnson is a fine figure of a man, and I think it's great that you're in touch enough with your masculinity that you can.
whoa, whoa, whoa! He was in the cinema watching that film, touching his masculinity.
Well,
Grace.
I bet he sat there going, I would.
well, you know, the Rock does give me a chubby on, so
Poland.
Look,
Before we get sidetracked,
we're having a sensible discussion here.
I do apologise.
Oh, that's really
Iron Man's back on his shoulder.
right? Hi, mate. We will get to you, and thanks for coming in. But we were just on this rather really good subject by Harley, automated cars. And I did mention as well that they are actually going to put them on the road January 2015 in 3 counties in the UK.
Please not.
Looks like a bubble car.
What's that thing on top for then? Is that like for the GPS?
No, that's the camera. It uses lasers and cameras in all directions. That spins really, really fast.
Fucking God, it looks like a panda.
LiDAR.
You'd be really knackered if you was driving along and somebody chucked a jacket over the top of it or something.
I would imagine it'll just stop if that happens.
You look like a koala bear.
I don't want to sound like a geek, but that does look like Marvin from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Well, that'll really.
Oh no, we've got to drive down another road. I'm going to kill myself.
But if you're in one of them doing 25 miles an hour down the motorway, you are going to be very
You are
depressed.
going to want to kill yourself.
They've made the bumper so you've got a drawer in it and put a mouth.
What?
I mean, it's brilliant. You would, wouldn't you? You would go past it, you'd slap it to see if that kill switched it, and if it didn't, I mean, all it's going to take is yobs with an aerosol paint can, just over the sensor. You can't go anywhere.
That is ridiculous. Who would have their picture taken sat in that?
No one. There's no one in it.
Apart from Noddy.
Jordan.
Noddy would.
Jordan would get in there.
Oh, well, yeah, she'd get in anything.
Well, she might not get in it actually. It'd be an argument about which was the most plastic, wouldn't it?
They might have to increase the crumple zone a little bit.
She'd probably get under.
Yeah, I was going to
Oh,
say.
the airbag's gone off. Oh, no, it hasn't.
I was going to say, Andy, you really don't have to.
I'm going to say them airbags is to be which one?
Oh, he's gone. It looks like one of them Japanese concept things that you see. Because I know Kawasaki came out with an epic concept bike, but it's just like, why?
I'm guessing the nose at the front is obviously some sort of sensor.
That's probably the camera and everything else.
What concerns me is the lack of bumper. There's no bumper on it.
Well, bumpers are designed for bumping into things. That doesn't bump into things.
Okay.
There's no door handles.
Well, they're
I
not
wonder if you
assuming
sat in
nobody
front
wants to get in.
I wonder if you sat in front of it in traffic and you started to go backwards, would it go backwards as well?
I mean, if you laid down in front of it, I wonder if the sensor could actually see you.
I wouldn't want to.
Well,
I mean, you're saying about filtering. If it was a bit tight, I'm reckoning you could probably just stick your bike on your side stand and just slide it across the road a bit and then go past. 'Cause it's not going to have a lot of weight on it, that is it?
What the hell is that?
That's Google's car.
That's the automated car that they're bringing in, and they will be on the roads in January 2015 in the UK.
Well,
cars.
no doubt the Tory
Canterbury's-
party's got a lot of budget for next year's election.
I wonder how well it goes in the rain.
Has it got wipers on it?
There's no, I can't see
No.
them.
Well, it doesn't need any, does it? Because you don't need to see out.
The cameras and the sensor with water rushing past it and distorting the lens.
Hey, I can't see. Don't need wipers.
The bit that would unnerve me I'd have a go in one, but the bit that would unnerve me the most is that they haven't put a steering wheel in it. So if it goes wrong, you're at its mercy, aren't you?
Not the fact that it goes 5 miles per hour slower than our lowest speed limit.
When I say I'd have a go in it, I don't mean on a road. There's no chance of that.
Imagine how many people will overtake you. That's just the old plates on the back.
We could have it on the other side of the drag strip when I take Mr. B's booster down. I don't mind if I do U-turns then.
Not it accelerates really quickly, but only accelerates up to 25.
That's right.
Got it down the strip 7 times before it gets anywhere.
Hey, you can go on holiday in it. You'd be going for friggin' years.
Electric as well.
I've got
You've got to go
Scotland
pretty
in there
near
at 25 mile an hour. I'd be there, well, 2-3 days.
The funny thing is, a mobility scooter, one of the little grannies riding one of them, would overtake it!
Yeah.
Get out of my way, you fucking slow coach!
Yeah, I don't think that they must. The cars that I've seen, they go faster than that. I think that's an extreme. 25 miles an hour. Where the hell would you put that on the road? Because
It'd be good in Tokyo or Japan because they've got problems up there, and I don't think they go anywhere faster than that. But here,
around the M25 and that thing.
you're not allowed on the M25. It only goes 25.
You wouldn't be allowed on a motorway, would you?
You
No.
wouldn't be allowed on anything. You'd be lucky if it's allowed on the pavement.
Finally, the 50cc scooter boys would have something that could overtake.
oh my god, I'm gonna overtake something. This is awesome.
I don't know if you can see that there.
No, there's nothing there, Richard.
Oh, is it not sharing anymore?
It takes a while. I'm sharing it. I've got it selected, but normally videos take.
All right. No, it's not a video. It says.
Except for the person in the back's going to be searching on Google with EE Wi-Fi, going, I'm on Facebook, I don't care, bitches.
It says they've got sensors that have no blind spots, look in every direction for over 200 yards. But the top speed of the first vehicles will be limited to 25 miles per hour.
Okay, and so how do they detect children playing on a path, for example? What do they do about that?
Well, they're detecting everything in all directions. I wouldn't be surprised if that works really well, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw there was a challenge. I can't remember what it was called, but there was a challenge to build vehicles that would go through quite a complex course of about 100 miles, and there were lots of them did it. It was sponsored by the US military. I wonder why. And it was actually quite clever. It wouldn't surprise me if it worked really well. And to be honest, at 25 miles an hour, you could probably stop that thing dead, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll stop on a dime.
Have you seen this automatic parking system that they've had in the US?
Oh, what's that one?
They install it in some cars and it automatically parks a car perfectly. You just pull up next to the space.
We had that in our last car. We had a Prius that did that.
Yeah, I think there's a few cars Toyota do it by standard now. I think Ford do as well on the Focus and stuff.
I think there's one on a Kia, isn't there, that you just drive down, you put it in parking mode and drive down the road, and it scans the parking spaces and beeps at you to tell you it's got one. Then you stick it in reverse and it just parks itself.
Yeah.
And they make a big deal about how close it can park. You think, yeah, but other people want to get out too. You know?
That's like when I see someone park really close to my bike, I'm just like, yep, you're going to get scratched.
See, well, I've got no doubt that these cars will drive along the road and they'll follow the road very well and they'll look out for things in front of them. I don't think they'll have that situation awareness about them. Now, if they're only doing 25, fine, because like you say, it'll probably stop on a dime anyway. So even though it won't recognise that there's kids playing on skateboards on the side of the path there and they might fall off and end up in the road, you know, it won't matter because it will stop really quickly. But, you know...
And they'll just jump in front of it anyway because they're like, oh, it's one of them stupid cars, watch.
Yeah. Where there's blame, there's a claim.
Well, no, they just jump out in front of it. It's like, that's killed his engine. What a wanker.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids will be playing the kill switch game.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it'll be battery powered because everything's got to be battery powered nowadays, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, because obviously people then think, oh, it's battery powered. We're saving the planet, aren't we? Although all that flipping carbon that was burnt to actually charge the battery.
Indeed, it is electric.
What a song.
I'd rather drive the fucking Top Gear metal battery powered thing than that.
There's a cracking story for you to look up later on. Google's new self-driving car on Extreme Tech. And the thing that makes it wonderful, I won't bother trying to share it because the sharing's obviously not working, is at the top there's a picture of the Google car, and just underneath there's a picture of the Little Tykes plastic car. And if you look that one up, if somebody can screen share and look it up and get the screen share working, there is quite a resemblance.
I know exactly which car you're on about.
Hey, Carm, if anything like that, you want to put a link into the comments on this hangout when it completes, that'd be awesome.
There's that thing you can do now, isn't there? I'll send you the link. There's the link. There's a thing you can do now, isn't there, to showcase or something?
Yeah, I can switch it on now. I'll switch it on now. Hang on. There we go. I've switched it on. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know how to add anything to the showcase. I think it might only be you that can do it.
All right, I'll do it now. Hang on. If anyone sends me some showcase fucking link that is really rude or obscene, I will ban you for life. Right. And that's not a challenge.
We wouldn't do anything like that.
Not yet, anyway.
So there we go. I've done it now on showcase. Can you see it? I don't know how it works.
I don't know how showcase works.
No idea.
I need to tick show icon. There we go. There it is.
No featured items yet. Please
check back later. It's Google's car. It'll be here in a while. Well, look at that.
It's Google. Oh, I can see
it.
That's awesome. It's actually on there. The showcase works.
Brilliant. Showcase works. Anyway, there you go. That's what we're talking about.
There's a video on there as well that shows you how it works.
Yeah, that's right. I've got showcase on. I can't see the Q&A anymore, so I have to go back.
The problem is their little sketch drawing of it looks better than it actually is because it almost looks like it's got a scoop with the shops in the background.
But to be honest, every car always looks better in the diagram, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, always. Right, I
wonder if it'll, as you're going along, if it'll just be popping up adverts all the time.
Check out Christina Aguilera's new album.
You know what?
No, windscreen.
It'll stop. It'll stop. It'll come to a stop outside some random shop that's sponsored.
Oh no!
Hey, we've got a special offer. If you get out of your car now, you can get 5% off this.
And the only time it ever goes over 25 is it's passing the Apple Store.
Mm. Yeah. Before it actually sets off, you get an advert come up and you've got to go skip. It's like, skip, I want to fucking go to work.
That's right. Yeah, you can skip to your journey in 5, 4, 3.
Please wait, experiencing technical difficulties. I want to hit your car.
There's any comments from...
Right, hang on, before you do that, let me just do the comments that we got on Hangout. Let's go to Chris Peach. He's still getting technical issues, so he keeps getting booted off. So he's just going to stay off. But I hope you're still watching, mate, and thanks for popping in. Sorry you're getting technical issues, mate. You're always welcome, you know that. And look,
it actually did that with me.
Did it, Sony?
Yeah, what it is, you got to set up your profile first, and then you've got to insert the link on Google Chrome.
Yeah, that's what I had to do.
Yeah, I know. One thing I found early on is that Google forces you to have a Google Plus account, and you don't want your real account, so you create another one. If you don't leave your original one open, you do get issues with it booting you off of these Hangouts and stuff. So that may be part of it. So leave your original profile still open. Your basic one. And then it turns not to kick you off so much. But anyway, Chris, thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you get it sorted, and I will see you at the bash, mate, and I'll buy you a beer. How about that?
Bloody
hell. I know. Only Chris, though. And Del Boy's Garage owes me a beer anyway, because I've spent like nearly a day looking for a carbureted Hayabusa.
We know.
Right, so move on from there. Bex88 says, BBC News site says, pictures of the Google vehicle will show it looks like a city car with a friendly face. Oh, I'm friendly. Oh, sorry, I've knocked you over. Anyway, designed to make it non-threatening and help people accept self-driving technology. Yeah, do you know what? I find that car a little bit like Calm's face right now. It's like
non-friendly. I got no friendly.
A little bit scary. If I saw a car coming to me and I was like, "What's that doing on the road?" I'm scared.
I think that's when motorbikes take the place of cars and just see it and go, "I'm gonna pull out in front of that."
Ooh, can you imagine a self-driving or self-riding Hayabusa?
No.
Limited to 186.
Yeah. Work, please.
Please hold tightly. Your ride will begin in 5. Front wheel on ground is optional.
Soiled pants detected.
It takes you straight to the dry cleaning shop.
Right, okay. Comment from Devon Manon. Does anyone get spam constantly on Facebook? Yes, I do. I keep getting requests for to like people's pages and also keep getting tagged in random photos. Yes, I get that all the time, mate. It's really annoying. I messed up on Facebook big time, and I thought people that were asking to be friends were people that watched the channel, but they weren't, and it's just gone mental. And my Facebook is fucked because of that.
Yeah.
But Andy,
Are most of them Asian?
There's a lot of people on there, yes, and some of them are Asian.
but do you want to buy a pair of leathers though? That's the question.
No.
Or some sunglasses. Come on, everyone needs sunglasses.
All boots, all gloves, or in one case, ricing gloves.
Ricing gloves.
Ricing gloves.
It's like,
Put them in the paddy field.
fields.
Yeah.
I was tempted. Ricing gloves. I'm guessing they were meant to be racing gloves, but anyway. Yeah, I get all that time, mate. It's a flipping nightmare.
Because an A and an I are so close together on the keyboard, aren't they?
They are. They are.
Especially if you've got fingers like that.
Yeah. What?
You missed what he did.
I can't rewind a live feed.
I'll show you. Unless you've got fingers like that.
Oh no! Anyway, yeah. Benny Boy Biker says, wait until Colin Fures gets his hands on one of them silly Google cars. Well, the first thing I would do if I ever had one was to de-restrict it from 25 miles an hour.
To 30.
At least you'd be able to get in it. It looks quite low.
Oh no, seriously, right? You can leave all the tech in there and then like put a Hayabusa engine in there or something like that. You're like, oh my god, we're going really fast. What's going on?
If you're going at that speed, you may as well at least have a projector that projects onto the screen or something like that, so you don't really realise you've gone anywhere. Or maybe just projects like, I don't know, a really fast car chase or something onto the screen in front of you.
An olden style. It's like, what the fuck? Everything's black and white. What the fuck?
Oh my god, there's so many things buzzing around in my head now. I mean, like a bank job where someone rushes out and jumps into a Google car.
And it goes, you are committing a crime.
Miles an hour, please fasten your seatbelt. Fucking go!
Slamming somebody's head in the door of the nice, safe plastic car.
What you did to my car? You fucking ruined my door! Fuck! No. Can't take you
Oh
anywhere.
my god, there's a gang of bikers bashing on the window. Come on, go!
Please be aware, you have experienced an accident. Engines have been disabled. Have a nice day.
Where? Alright, we've got comments from the tube apparently.
Jojo Gunfang
Jojo Gungfang.
says vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom. Is that it?
He also
Oh.
says the bike shop near me sucks. I have to go acres downtown to the good dealer who likes their customers. The one on my side of town don't even want us buying stuff from them. I tried many times. They run when you try and get stuff at their shop. Doesn't sound like good business to me. But he doesn't name them.
Right, okay.
And Dean ZZR.
Do you want to do it at the camera here so we can hear you?
No.
Please,
Come
come
on, darling. Come on.
It won't hurt.
Dean ZZR 1400 is not as thrilling to ride as the Hayabusa. It has too much tech, spoils the ride. My ZZR 1100 D1 is a lot more exciting.
There we go.
Yeah.
If you can't drag the horse away, look at the cameras going off. Bloody
It's
pervert.
not me.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. So there we go. So thanks for the two comments, Mrs. B.
You're very welcome.
Excellent. Right, now all the questions have died down. I need to go to Tib. Tib, any news topics, mate?
Not really, to be honest. The only thing I've been up to, I had my my first session back in the gym today, so I'm pretty bloody sore. I got absolutely thrashed. My cousin's a personal trainer, and
Soundbite.
cousin's a personal trainer. He absolutely hammered me around the gym, so I want to try and get fit again. So yeah, Go on, Chaz, finish with your sexual innuendos, you little boy.
Hammered you around the gym, did he?
He did, mate. He did. He absolutely hammered me.
And you're sore now.
Did he make you
Very
sweat?
so. What, mate?
Did he make you sweat?
Very much so. Very much so. The sweat was
Did he
pissing
make
off
you
me.
wear that women's hoodie up there?
Did he make me wear what now?
That woman's hoodie with the dress?
Yeah, no, that's not a woman's hoodie. That's just a very small hoodie to make me look very muscular in the gym.
Oh no.
Who's your friends collection then?
Yeah, I always have my friends collection under my arm with who want to go to the gym.
Do you want to watch friends
Oh, yeah.
together?
Apart from that, not much really. I'm just putting the finishing touches to the by community shop site, and that's about it really.
Is that what the website went down for a little while?
No, it's not. No, the server just had a big fat brain fart.
Was it an update?
Sorry.
Was it an update? Because a lot of servers I know have been going down lately.
No, it wasn't an update. No, the at the back end of the website, it's got a database that holds all the data, and the system that runs the database is called MySQL, and MySQL just completely shit the bed on the server. So.
Did we overload it?
So no, it's not overloaded. It's just it crashed for some reason. So I'm still looking into it. I'm going through the logs trying to work out what happened. But,
Is it your server then, Tim?
No, I rent it. I rent the server. It's with a hosting company, but it's like a private server that's got the site on. So rather than having like shitty shared hosting where you pay like £5 a month or whatever, and the sites are really slow, you best run that off a private server. You get a bit more power.
I thought it banned me again. I was like, brilliant.
What was that?
I thought it banned me again. I was like, fucking thing, share on fucking Google Plus, the bastard.
No, but it wasn't just that website that went down. It was a couple of my personal sites as well. So I need to work out what's going on.
Sent me a reply saying maybe it just doesn't like you. It's like, fuck you. You can't get on either, you twat.
No, I think the IT gods just don't like me. That's the problem. So I'll work it out. I'll figure it out.
Hey, congratulations on your new job, mate. Courier rider now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, mate. Yeah, high flying courier rider.
Don't hit people.
Yeah, no. I haven't told the missus that she's on the video yet. So.
Oh.
She said to me when I went up to our friend's door, she said, "Are you recording this?" I was like, "No, the red light just means it's on."
It's our Josh's birthday today. Wants to know if any of you want any cake.
I'll have some.
Want any cake?
Yeah.
I'll have a bit.
You can see that.
What
Go
sort
on,
of cake is it?
Just jam it in the lens.
No, it's really grown up. It's coffee cake.
Oh, I don't want coffee. I hate coffee.
Wrap it in tinfoil, bring it to the bash.
Are you talking about the cake still, Andy?
Yes, I am.
Make sure. You know what Bex is like? She's got a right dirty mind.
He's not having no banoffee pie.
For nothing. Do you remember them cakes we had at the fucking at that pub, Skeggs?
Cakes.
Yeah, them fucking cakes. They weren't cakes. They were like a fucking wedding cake. You could buy a wedding cake. It's like brilliant. It's a pub.
It tasted fine.
It tasted fine. There was like 2 inches of fudge or cream or whatever it was on the outside. It was like you had to eat through that to get to the actual cake. And it was sickening. It was like, oh.
I think you mean marzipan.
No, it wasn't that. It was proper.
Marzipan.
It was real cake. It was just too indulgent. It was like they just melted something on it. I was like, no.
Ricky would have loved it.
Yeah. Even I couldn't have eaten it. And Jesus, I can eat anything.
Layers of chocolate on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to bring some cake down to the bash then, Skeggy.
Bash the cake.
Well, you're going to have plenty of room, seeing you're just staying in a hotel.
Well, that's still debatable. Don't forget, I've not got any tickets yet.
I say you bring the caravan round.
You might not even turn up.
If I find out I can't book it, if I find out that you can't pay on the gate, I'm knackered, aren't I?
Yeah, I think you know what the answer will be when you come to me and say, "Oh, Andy, look, I can't get into the gate. Can I share your tent?" I mean, yeah.
And he'd be like, yeah, totally.
If I can't get in at the gate and you're inside the gate, it's not going to help, is it?
You can always give me a phone number, technology.
Have you not got mine?
Skeggy, you going to take your missus?
I don't know. You don't do camping and it's £40 a ticket.
She's going to punch you. Punch him.
Yeah.
Punch him, Mara. Go on,
Aye.
tell him. Tell him Tiff's going. Why can't I go?
She don't want to go if it's
camping. No.
if it's
But
camping.
he's already said.
Oh my god, she's so posh.
He's already said he's staying in a hotel because he's so lazy. He's like, shut up, Chaz. She'll want to go. Shut up. Shut up.
Tony, you can gladly go. It means a weekend away.
Did you hear that? I can gladly go on my own if it means a weekend away from me.
Oh, really? She got really bored when you were at Parsons Grove, though.
Yeah, but when I got back, the ash was spotless.
I know. Yeah, but think about this, it's like 2 or 3 days without you. She's going to be happy as anything.
Locks changed.
Yeah.
Is her boyfriend going to come around?
I don't know, he might come down to bash with me yet.
Is he going to bash with you, is he?
Might do, you never know. Me and Phil go back a long way. Why did my screen go blank then? And again. Oh, it's going to Kev. I think when it goes to Kev, it's a black screen.
No, it doesn't.
No, I can
Is
see.
it now? Is it fixed now, or?
No, that's better.
Yeah, for some reason this camera, when you kind of sit too far away from it, I don't know if it kind of stops detecting motion or just switches off or what, I don't know. It's too fucking clever for its own good.
It's one of those Google cameras, is it?
It's just there.
Has it got a kill switch?
Hit it, see if it turns off.
Hit it, hit it, hit it.
Just hit it.
How did you say that right? You're full.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with Matt. He's scoffed today.
Never full.
Seriously.
Breakfast, sandwich, banoffee pie, sweets, rainbow drops, more sweets, sweets, and these.
Oh shit, it's your birthday, you forgot to
That
spoil
sounds like my hangout meal.
Banoffee
Literally.
pie, grr.
Yeah, he's offered me some, but Guinness and any type of cake just don't taste nice.
Chuck some Mentos in your Guinness. Here, chuck some of these in there. I'll pass them to you.
Why would I do such a thing?
So I want to see what happens.
Probably make it taste like mini Guinness.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah. Can't beat a mini Guinness.
Can't be any worse, can it?
Richard!
What?
Are you not a lover of Guinness?
Vile, hateful stuff.
Hey.
I love a nice pint of Guinness. Can't beat a good
When
pint.
they used to say that Guinness was medicinal, they meant it tastes like medicine.
No, it fills you full of iron.
Fills you full of shit.
Although I am finding this particular can a little bit gassy.
Give it to the dog.
No! I don't even want him to know it's here.
He's looking at you though, I can tell.
Yeah, our Josh had just come back from stock car racing. Being stock car racing, hasn't it, son? He said they had some, dirt bikes doing stunts as well.
It was his first to 5 and he was losing, so he was on double backflip.
Sounds about right.
He won in the end.
We've got no questions and it's gone very quiet. Mr. B's disappeared. Come on, Chaz, line it up.
I'm eating.
You're eating. Richard and Tibbs are really Skyping each other.
Yeah, but Richard's eating as well. And I'm just
Okay.
realised Mentos are still really hard.
I'm working on the shop site for Motorbike Community.
Dad, that's what it's on the token. It's got
Do members get discounts, by the way?
a little
Well, he had a good hour and a half. Richard, how long did it take you to get from after you left us, the little chef, to get home? About an hour and a half.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It might have been a little bit quicker than that, but obviously, whatever the speed limit allows, that's how long it took.
Was that after you'd redirected yourself back onto the right road?
So who was it that changed my GPS?
As you went off down that way, I says to her, Josh, I says, I think he's just gone the wrong way, you know.
How was the ride out? I haven't heard. I haven't been on YouTube or anything, so I don't know if anyone's done any videos. Was it good?
Yeah, it was really hot and dry.
Saturday was wet. Sunday was red hot.
Oh, did you do the whole weekend?
Well, say Saturday was red hot in the end. Richard nearly passed out due to heat exhaustion. It was hot though, wasn't it, Richard?
That was ridiculous.
I thought it was just one day. Was it the whole weekend, was it?
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Which one are you talking about?
The Yorkshire Bikers one.
Oh, you on about that one?
No, we're talking about Parsons Grove.
Oh, right, okay. I don't know anything about that one, so.
Yorkshire Bikers one was good.
Yeah, the sun shone.
Yeah. He needs.
You didn't bring the rain with you, Rich.
No, I didn't. He needs to work on his locations, though. I can't believe we all went to Scarborough with its wonderful beach and all the, the frontage and everything, and he took us to a McDonald's on an industrial estate.
Yeah, but isn't that like the de facto place to meet for a ride out? It's got to be a McDonald's, hasn't it? The only person who's broke that rule so far is you, Rich.
That's true. I can't grumble at him too much. He's got some kind of magic card that gets him free coffee at McDonald's. So he gave me all of his stickers.
A magic card. Oh look, Mr. B's returned.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. I had to take a bathroom break. And we've got a question as well from Benny Boy Biker. And that's Skeggy. Which is your favourite stock car driver? The Mrs. 515 Frankie Wayman fan.
Oh right, no, it's not me. It's the son. He's just been to stock car racing. Who was your favourite driver?
Frankie, he just won the France.
There you go. Spoiler, Frankie, and he's just won the finals. There you go.
Well, excellent.
Means nothing to me. 1987 last time I went to see stock car racing.
That's one thing I always wanted to have done, but I've never done it stock car racing.
Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts.
No, I've never done it myself. I did rallycross.
Rallycross, that was the best ever. That was just the fucking best thing ever.
I did rallycross, and then me and my mate entered the Lombard RAC rally one year.
What in?
In a Escort Mexico.
Oh my god, an RS Mexico.
Yeah, it's a Mark 1 Mexico.
Well, that was the RS, wasn't it?
Yeah. The Mark 1 Mexico, and we came 51st overall, which, believe me, is no mean feat, because there's a lot of people don't even finish it. Loads of professionals didn't finish it.
Yeah, in trees.
But I'm going to say, to finish 51st overall, the car that came 52nd was a dead bog standard Volkswagen Beetle.
Was it Herbie?
It was bright red. Well, I say bright red, actually. It was sunburnt red.
So it wasn't white with a number 54 plate then?
No.
Oh god, the old RS Mexico, I had one of them.
No, Kev, you can't have the summer back. We're enjoying it.
Hey, got some news for you, Skeggy, on the bash. If you take cash on the gate, you will get in.
Oh, great.
Don't go there with a card, obviously.
Why, do they not like bending over, wipe and slide?
But apparently, if you've got cash at the gate, you will get in.
Awesome.
And also,
Which security guard do we have to talk to?
And there's no cash points on site, but I'm sure there'll be a cash point at your hotel.
That's if I book into an hotel. I might have to go and get the single man sleeper out of the caravan.
Go on, mate. Do it.
It's like a fucking body bag, I tell you.
You know, that's fine. And that's what they tend to be in as well when you stay on site and you get fucking hammered. But yeah.
I might bring Thomas a tank.
You might have a what?
I might bring my Thomas tent.
Go on, rough it. Rough it, Chaz. Go on, rough it. Get a frigging tent and stay with the lads and have a laugh.
It's carrying the tent, because Tiff does not carry light.
Oh,
It's
come on.
fucking hair stuff, it's shower stuff, she refuses not to...
Nobody showers.
Huh?
Nobody showers, everybody smells at them things.
Yeah, but she refuses not to wash her hair for more than 13 hours.
Take some wet wipes and deodorant, that's all you need.
Spray dry shampoo.
Yeah.
See, that's what I said. She's like, no, I need to wash my hair for 12 hours.
Survival. Oh my god, I can't believe Tiff is such a blooming wuss.
Well,
It's pink, how can you not believe that?
she's watching, by the way, so she'll beat you up when she sees
Hi,
it.
Tiff. Oh, come on. Let's all get tense, let's all rough it down and get drunk and have fun and stuff.
Oh no, that means we've got to buy beer on site. That's going to cost a fortune.
Not if you sneak it in with your saddlebags.
Hey, no, what you do is you ride in, you set up your tent, right, and then you ride back out with empty saddlebags and all the rest of it, whatever, or panniers, whatever you're wearing, and go to the latest, where was it, Richard, that 8-point, is it Lidl?
Lidl.
Yeah. Go to Lidl, get the 8-point stuff, and then come back.
75 pence, 9 pence, Lidl.
Yeah, there we go.
75 pence a bottle.
I'm sure we can set up a campfire and like sing Kumbaya and all that stuff that bikers do. And it'll be a laugh. Much better than staying in a friggin' hotel.
Like the hardcore bikers, hey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's better than being hardcore. I'm having to ring down reception because my shower's cold.
Hey, we get bed and breakfast, so we get woken up with bacon. Can you
Hey.
argue with bacon?
Hey, listen, mate, right? We are taking a flipping cooking stove, and I can prove that right now.
I don't think I've even got any camping gear.
Got a bargain from B&M.
B&M. So we've got a cooking stove in here. Yeah, there it says gas stove.
That's rather big.
Yeah.
And we've got the gas. We've got 5 tins of gas. So we'll be having bacon and sausages. And
Are you bringing a car down with you?
No,
No,
the
it's all
busser.
going on my backpack.
Oh, fucking hell.
You know, the tent and that gas stove fits in one saddlebag. So we've got the whole saddlebag for all sorts of stuff, you know.
Yeah, I bet you fill that up really quickly. You look at it and go, fuck.
Well, I was thinking the other saddlebag could just be beer. Really. But that's what you
Yeah,
need, isn't it?
Later on, I learned this the hard way. He packed everything he thought was essential. He ended up having to run jump to get on his bike. He could not get on it. You could not move. Then he had to take all his stuff off to fill it up with petrol. And it's just like, oh, my toolkit's under my seat. Brilliant. Ain't getting to that.
Yeah, tank bags, they're great, but when you've fully loaded your tank bag to the point where you can't actually put your fucking head down anymore.
It's where you have to stretch your neck to see over it.
Yeah, and then you think, oh well, shit, I need to get fuel. Fuck!
The wallet's at the bottom. Bollocks.
But yes, anyway, we're going in a tent, and Mr. B is now opening the package.
She's opening a
so
package.
we'll have sausage and bacon in the morning, mate, and we won't be in a hotel. And I'll tell you now, if you're in one of those cheapy hotels, you won't get a cooked breakfast. It'll be croissants and flipping tea. And that'll be it.
It'll be one of them little tiny cereal boxes and
That's right, yeah.
some UHT milk.
Yeah, exactly. So you're better off getting a tent, doing it properly, and having proper English breakfast.
Oh dear, you're black again, Kev.
Sorry.
He's
I'll be able
gone
to-
Black Ops. He's gone Black Ops.
Well, we'll be having
Let me
fun.
move this camera a bit closer so it picks me up. You get an extreme close up.
So yeah, we'll be full on camping, and we'll be having sausages, bacon, egg in the morning.
So
Obviously.
you say this, but with a hangover, will you be cooking this?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the best way to get rid of a hangover is eat it.
Yeah, but you'll be like, oh, bacon, shut up, you're too loud.
Seriously, when I
Oh.
get up in the morning.
Now, I've got to say that camping is for refugees.
You'll see plenty of them going over to
Yeah,
France.
fucking,
And that's why some guys
mate.
go to France.
Yeah, but I'm not bloody camping. I'm not a refugee.
Yeah, I bet it'd be different if we was on a shield next to a farmer's flipping area where they got sheep.
Hold on a minute, lads, I've got to get this one's name.
Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
You saying that in the
Don't
buggy
worry, Chad's already got them, mate.
a field of sheep next door? Let's go then.
Camping's for refugees. It's easy
You'd
as
be
that.
like, my night's sorted, lads, I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning, boys.
You'll wake up with a sheep next to you and be like, Andy, is this one of yours?
Oh, I
Hilarious.
can't do that camping, like, my God.
Oh, what a big wuss.
Nah, it's for refugees, mate.
Sort it out, Andy.
Can't. Refugees.
What happens when there's an apocalypse and everything else and there's like zombies?
They give you a friggin' tent because you're a refugee. That's
You
what they
realise
do
I'll
to
be
you.
fucking knackered if they pull you over and start drugs testing. They'll be going, yeah, he's out of there, mate. I'm on this morphine. It's like, no, sorry. You can't ride a bike in that condition.
See, even Bex agrees.
Yeah, she agrees. Refugee.
Me.
So she's on my side. She agreed with me. Hates camping.
Yeah, it's camping, yeah. Everything needs to be brought to her with a waiter and everything.
Oh, no. I don't want to be a refugee, mate.
I hate camping, but it's got to be worth it for the bulldog, I must admit.
Oh yeah, because if you walk off the site, then you can't. You're not on the site, therefore you're not in the action. Because everything gets more funnier the later it gets.
Yeah, but you don't understand. Me and Tiff and like Skeggy, we'll stay up till what? Skeggy, 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll sleep for 2 hours, have our breakfast, come straight back and be like, so we've missed you sleeping. Brilliant.
No, well, you're going to stay up for 6 hours. When you leave the site at 11 o'clock because you can't get in your hotel after that time, that's when the party starts.
What hotel
Why
did you
not
return?
come back?
Me
Me
not
want
being locked out of an
during the
hotel,
day.
not going back in time.
See, the point
It's
the point is, Andy, you'll spend all night of us pissing down the rain, digging a trench around your tent to save yourself from the friggin' flood, and then they'll all be in a hotel, and that'll be pissing down, and they'll be sitting there with pints of Guinness, won't they?
If it's raining, and that, I'm going to say, if it's raining and I have decided to camp, I should be climbing inside my pannier.
That's big enough, Skeggy. Definitely.
The pannier, it did sound like Fanny, to be fair. But...
I'll climb inside one of them if there's one fair.
Most of us have tried most of our lives.
Think for yourself, Anne.
It's like another Jim Payne's been born. Now he's on there.
Yeah.
I have to say we're all men of the world, I think, yeah.
Hang on a minute, love, it's raining.
that was perfect on camera, Andy.
That was.
Right, I think we've gone past 2 hours, so I'm going to address these few questions and then we best go offline. Cause
I'm just going to get past the beef curtains.
Exactly, that's the reason why we need to go offline.
You can always take a pair of beef curtains with you and use them as a tent.
Yeah, it's definitely that time. Benny Boy Biker says, heard he won the final tonight and he won the European Championship to get the red and yellow checkered roof.
Oh.
The business loves stockers, so we're going back to the stock racing there.
Yeah, the old stock cars.
Oh, Big Kev's comment's been there for a while, I believe. Sorry, Big Kev.
Did answer him.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, so, yeah, Big Kev says, can I have my summer back? Yeah, mate, get it back really soon. Get back on the wheel.
Don't lie, Andy. No, you can't.
No, we want it.
Can't have it back. At all.
You
Ever.
want to keep it?
Well, actually, no. Well, yeah, we'll keep our summer for now if it's all right, mate.
He only wants to chuck that bloody snow our direction. You can sod off.
No, we don't want any snow. All we want is someone to fill the frigging potholes. But anyway, that's another vlog for another day.
Pictures item.
Right, okay, so there we go, and we still have quite a lot of viewers, so I'd just like to say thanks for tuning in and watching. We've come to the end of our live broadcast, so what I'm going to do now is run through the panel to let them have the opportunity to say goodbye and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. So we'll go with, I always go it from right to left, and the person on my right now is Kev, and that would be Tib. Tib, would you like to say goodbye and thanks for watching?
No, you go left to right.
Goodbye, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, you've been stuck with Chaz for the evening, but what can you do?
And conveniently, thanks for that, Kev. Conveniently, the next person is Chaz.
Hey! Well, you know, if you're watching from your Wi-Fi powered car, fucking get off the phone! So thank you for watching. And Bex, we love you. Tiff, stop getting jealous. And Mr. B, wear some stilts. Bye-bye.
And Richard Carmichael.
Yeah.
We always have to do that. I can do the shortest goodbye. Gaggy Cruiser.
Here's Mederios.
Is that it?
No.
Hey up, me duck. See you next time, lad. Bye.
Yeah, my duck. Cheers, Gaggy. Tony.
All right, guys, just have fun and good night. Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching.
That's the most sensible one yet.
He's new, alright?
I'll get stuffed.
Sup again!
He gets longer and longer with that one, doesn't he? All I'll say, boys and girls, if you want to go camping, remember the government will class you as a refugee. Okay?
Jippo!
Yeah. If your house gets blown away or the floods come or whatever, they will give you a tent. You will be a refugee. Anyway, with that advice, be safe. Have a good week.
Cheers for that, Andy. And that just leaves me to say many thanks for watching. Many thanks for all the panel down below. You're awesome guys and girls. Whenever Bex finds a microphone. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to go offline and have a private chat now because that's what we like to do. And all it remains for me to say is, don't forget to ride safe.
Right. Roll Harris. Read your tent.
And all of those communications that they bring out, but definitely ride invisible.
Oh, look, Bex loves me.
Love you. Bye.